Okay. Okay, that seems to be working. Check my properties for this. Set this to my headset. Beautiful. Give me a couple seconds. I just gotta get my sea legs back, such as it were. I made the mistake of slamming about 32, 36, give or take, ounces of coffee right before stream started. About, I had it about 10 minutes ago, and oh boy, I'm feeling it. So yeah, it's been noticeable. So I need a couple of seconds to get my sea legs back out under me, and I will be good to go. Whew. Good grief. Like I said, I just need. Give me a second. I do apologize, chat. Like I said, I just need to get my sea legs back, and then we'll be playing 4x4 Evo! I don't know why I said it like that, but hell, I'm just here for a good time, right? So, I mean, yeah, just give me a second. Yes. Oh, I just realized OBS is having a couple of problems, so it's a good thing I haven't switched it over to the game yet. Give me a second. Alright, bring this over to here. Alright, switch her over to here, and we're good to go. The game itself is silent. Odd. Why is there no audio? Ah, there we go. Gonna turn down the music just to make sure I don't get hit by the DMCA gremlins. I'm not gonna turn it down much, I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. So, if you're watching this afterwards, assume that, I had to turn down the music a bit so DMCA gremlins didn't get me. Also, can you guys believe Ozzy Osbourne died? It's crazy. Like, I genuinely can't believe Ozzy Osbourne's dead, man. Come on, you son of a sea biscuit. Load! Let's create new profile. Oh, I like the keyboard here. Alright, Alright. Shift, T. Like, as far as on-screen keyboards go, like, I've seen significantly worse. Save my profile, please. Kind of curious what this scene thing will look like. So, this had a website? Huh. I genuinely didn't know this game had a website, but it's only, I think, like my first or second time playing this, so I mean, kind of just want to see what it does for an intro, just to see what I'm going to be getting into before I actually play the game. I do like the soundtrack. Like, I'm kind of getting a little bit of, like, just based off of this, there's kind of a little bit of Anthrax, it feels like. Some kind of feeling like a little bit of Obituary and Primus. Like, there's clear influences just with this. It's not bad. I'm hearing a little bit of other stuff kind of mixed into it too, but I mean, I like it. So I just really like this, like, music. I'm just vibing to the music. We will get into this. Like I said, I'm just trying to get my sea legs back out from under me. Or back out under me, I suppose? Sorry, words are a little hard tonight. Kind of got thrown off, because, Grandpa had a pretty bad spell today. Like, he was, I'm not sure if it was, like, dementia or senility or something like that, but, like, it really threw me off, because he was very confused and didn't really seem to know what the hell was going on. Couldn't really figure stuff out. Like, I'm gonna be honest, chat. It scared the shit out of me, because this is the This is the worst I've seen him. So I mean, it's I'm worried, Chad, because if he was like that, just after having taken a nap today, what the hell's he gonna be like in a couple weeks? Or hell, what's he gonna be like tomorrow, next month? Like, I don't even know what to think, Chad. Like it worries me. Hmm. Like, I will get back to playing this. Oh shit, dude's on the side now. It res it respawns in the intro scene. That is actually something I don't think I've ever seen one of these games do. Normally it just keeps on trucking, so to speak. Also, wow, look at my CPU usage. I mean, you guys can't see, but I just spiked up to 12% there. Like, good grief. Like, let me tell you how much CPU I got. Like, I got 12 cores and 24 threads. Like, my processor ain't exactly a slouch. Like, I'm using a Ryzen 9 5900X, so I mean, it's not like I'm really using like, weak hardware, right? Oh wow, it respawned again. Sorry, it's just, like, I know I should get to playing, and I will, like, so I'm just kind of trying to get my sea legs back under me, because holy crap, that slamming that coffee was a mistake. Like, I'm feeling slightly nauseous, chat, that's why I got this going. Give me a second. Good lord, I apologize, chat, I just need a second still. Oh man. Oh, good grief. I do apologize, chat. I thought I was more prepared for this, but the way my throat's acting, it's a mess. Alright, you know what, screw it. If I just keep kind of pushing things off, I'm not going to get into this. So let's do... So I got career mode? Let's do career mode. I'm ready to rock. Again, I do apologize for just kind of waiting there at the screen. I am not doing well, chat, and this is entirely my own fault for slamming a 36 or a 32, or either way, a coffee. What do I have in the garage? I assume nothing, but let's find out. I have 30 grand. What do we have for Chevrolet? Exactly the selection I would expect. I mean... meh. What about Dodge? Again, about what I'd expect. Oh shit, they got a Ford Explorer. Well, Explorer, but I mean, come on, dude. It's the name. I mean, who the hell wants an effing old rebuilt Dodge anyways? You know, like, who wants their car found on the roadside dead, right? GMC. Jimmy! Ah, interesting. Jimmy! Interesting. Jeep? After having been in a new Jeep? Hell no. Alright, so they got Lexus. Not that I can afford that, and I can't even afford a Mitsubishi. Of course I could buy a Nissan if I wanted. Interesting. What does Toyota have? Show me your Tacoma extra cab. Yep. That's a truck, alright. Do they have the Hilux? No. Alright, so you know what, I think I will actually go for that Nissan. I am absolutely certain I would like the Nissan. What parts can I buy? Hey, give me a bush guard. Hell yeah, dude. Yes, install it, please. I smell mud flap. Yes, install the mud flaps, please. Sure, nah. Whoa, so what do they do? Oh, just lightweight aluminum? Okay, then yeah, give me the cheaper one. And give me a winch, please, and install that. Very nice. So what do we have for brakes? I mean, that's a lot of stuff, but I might just leave that alone for now. I think I'm gonna leave this stuff alone, Rider. Mostly stock. Let's see what the drivetrain upgrades are. Yeah, I'm gonna leave her mostly stock for now, and the upgrades I already did, I think. Electronics. Too rich for my blood. Engine? Aluminum race radiator, huh? Interesting. I'm gonna leave this on. Like I said, we're just gonna keep her mostly stock. I mean, even this, like... Meh. Let's see what the last upgrade I can do is tires. Nah, bro, let's just raw dog this. Let's go racing. Series. Okay. Let's do the amateur series. Farm Road 109. Let's rock. Like, seriously though, I'm actually pretty excited for this, because, I mean, dude, it's a racer. I haven't played a nice racer in a while. I mean, they did bring back that rally game, which was nice, because there was this Indy rally that went offline because of DMCA-related issues, and it's back now, and they are bringing back the designs, but... Okay, so we only got first-person view? Yeah, it appears we only got first-person view, I'd say, realizing that's an actually slightly inaccurate statement. It's not even really first-person view, is it? Yeah. I'm in third place now. That's fine. We ball. We be ballin'. Can I restart the race? No. Am I sure I want to quit? No, but fuck it. I screwed up. I think I'm gonna do some quick races actually, so I could do what I should have done in the first place, which is get a handle of this game. But I was like, nah, dude, I can do a career mode. Me, who hasn't played a racer in, like, I actually sat down and properly played a racer in quite a while. Like, oh no, I got this. Especially one with PS2 physics. Like, don't get me wrong, PS2 racers do have great physics, but I mean, at the same time, you know, I should actually get a handle of the racer rather than just automatically go, oh, fuck it, we ball, right? Right? Nah, but for real, though. As you can tell, by the way, my audio is a lot better because I found my microphone, so I got that going. Is it gonna give me a vehicle choice? Actually, it'd be a good idea to let me use my career vehicle, so yeah. For now, let's do it with the career vehicle, and I want to check out some of the other vehicles. Anyways, how's everyone doing, by the way? Like, ugh. I apologize if I seem a little tired and out of it. I basically am both tired and kind of out of it. I mean, it's been, like, like I already mentioned with, like with Grandpa, that's got me incredibly freaking worried, if I'm honest with you. Checkpoint. Whoop, dude. You're kidding me. Like, how do I reverse then? There's no reverse. Holy crap, dude. I have no idea what's going on. Also, it occurs I'm playing this race very incorrectly. In case it wasn't obvious, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, this game expects you to do things properly. So I'm actually gonna have to quit out of this race, so I can restart it properly now that I see exactly where I went wrong. Yes, let me retry the race, because that is apparently an option. I definitely prefer proper racers. Like this one, I have opinions on. They're mostly kind of negative, because that arrow kind of makes things far worse. I was looking at these models, like I know this is a PS2 game, but those models feel like very late PlayStation 1. Like, I don't know how to describe it, because, like, you know, like, there's just something about these models that just seem really, really bad. Like, no, I mean, for the time, I'm sure they were okay, but, like, I don't know, chat. There's just something about these models that seems pretty, I guess, amateurish? Which, I mean, like, it was early PS1. Like, this game came out in 2000, so, I mean, this was basically as soon as the, thing came out, but, I mean, I don't know, chat. There's just something about it, you know? Like, Like, I really gotta actually start learning game dev so I can actually start putting my money where my mouth is, but still. And apparently, Fanatical does sell a book on how to learn, like, the Godot engine. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could totally learn game dev. It's like a shockingly reasonable price, too. Like, just the book with the course on how to learn Godot was about, I'd like to say, $4... No, not 4, no, it was like $10. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, like, I could sit down right now, even, and actually learn the Godot engine. The only reason I don't, chat, is because, like, with Grandpa and whatnot, I got, like, far too much on my plate right now. So, like, man, you know? When I was a kid, I would have loved this game. There's just something about it that's just really relaxing. It's probably knowing that even though I'm in last, I'm still just enjoying myself, but, yeah, I don't know, Chad. Bot Racer has finished in first place? I'm sure it has. I'm doing this race properly. I ain't half-assing a thing. Trains, am I right, fellas? No. As if regular tourists weren't bad, now we gotta deal with trains? Nah, but seriously, though. Like, I'm gonna be honest, chat, most of the reason I'm doing this instead of doing part 2 of the Rise of Dong is for 2 reasons. One, Dong Zhuo feels like a joke character in 3 Extreme Legends. Like, he's a major glass cannon whose defense stat, even trying to upgrade it, is complete garbage. And, like, I don't know, it's just surprisingly hard. And, like, I've been grinding, in free mode where when I can, and it's just not happening. So, like, until I can actually get Dong Zhuo up to a acceptable standard, I'm just not, like, playing him. Alright, let's do Arctic Wasteland. Continue. Let's do, what's the Class 1 vehicles? Give me the Dodge Dakota Club Cab. But yeah, no, like, until I can get Dong Zhuo's stats up decent and, like, some good items, like, I'm holding off for now. Like, even grinding, like, I'm getting just terrible, terrible items, like, nothing that actually works for me. So, like, no, I even tried, like, doing his Guandu, and I'm just getting friggin' bodied by, like, Shuju of all characters, which is embarrassing. Like, I can't believe I'm getting friggin' soloed by Shuju. Like, you know how inadequate that makes you feel when Shuju of all characters is soloing you? I'm choosing a different map. Also just because, like, this character, character like this truck, I can't seem to get to turn, and I don't know if it's this lap, so I just want to try it in a different one, like Arizona. And see how that goes. But yeah, no, like, I was getting soloed as Shuju. And it's like, damn, bro, okay. Like, you know how embarrassing that is, though, genuinely? It's like, nah, bro. Like, I don't want to repeat myself, but just, dang, dude. Like, I'm getting, again, let me repeat that. Soloed by Shuju. Oh, man. Like, I understand, like, Shu Huang, but not Shuju. That is embarrassing, dude. Okay, so I can turn now again, so it might have actually just been that Arctic map. I really like the soundtrack of this. Like, it's kind of hip-hoppy, a little bit of R&B in there. It's not bad. I think it's supposed to be like the Grand Canyon or somewhere like that. All roads lead to the same destination, and let me tell you, it's all about the adventure here. Are you fucking kidding me? Let me restart this race, because I see what I did wrong, chat. You gotta actually be right on that, because this, it appears this game's checkpoints are incredibly arbitrary, which is irritating. Extremely freaking irritating. You know, like I said, I look at these models and I see, like, very late PS1. Like, I can't help but feel like this was meant to go on the PS1, but then they decided, screw it, let's just retool it real quick for the PS2. Because even the way these thumbsticks kind of respond, it feels very much like it was early dual analog, because, like, there's snappy and then there's just over-responsive, which is what these feel like. It feels like it's trying to compensate for all of a sudden being, like, analog controls instead of digital, like folks would have been used to back in the PS1 days. Things are getting a little hairy around here. And I ain't talking about the Hendersons. Okay, that was a stupid joke. I'm just going to write that off immediately. Never happened. Alright. I really like the set pieces in this game. It's weird that there don't seem to be brakes. Like, that is irritating. Alright. This game is kind of forcing me to be creative, which I can do, but I mean, still. Alright, just gonna get myself through checkpoint 4 and then ride the lightning, get myself up to checkpoint 5 and keep on going. Now, don't get me wrong, this is doable, Chad. I'm just more confused by just how strange this game is. This game feels just very strange. I don't know how to describe it other than this game is strange. Like I said, this feels like very much like a late PS1 era game. I kinda wish I was playing NASCAR Rumble instead. Like, there's no real sense of speed in this game either, Chad. Like, alongside the lack of this... Yeah, did I say the lack? Sorry. Aside from the fact this game kind of seems to lack much in the way of brakes, like, there's also an issue that there's no real speed. The steering leaves a lot to be desired, and then on top of that, I don't know, like, this feels... Like I said, it feels like a, well, I mean, I already mentioned, but also at the same time, like, first thing Monday morning, last thing Friday night. Like, if you kind of understand the saying. Like, that's kind of, like, what this game feels like. You dumb motherfucker. I mean, lovely, lovely thing. I was just, cursing at myself, by the way. I wasn't cursing at you guys. You guys are very highly intelligent individuals. I mean, no shit, you guys are watching, like, yep, like, stuff and learning all the time, and I hate this race so much. Let's do a different one entirely. Gosh, this game sucks. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, this game is just, like I said, first thing Monday morning, last thing Friday night. Like, Alright, let's try Bayou Flats this time. Now I'm changing my vehicle entirely. What do we have? Let's do the Lariat Super Cat. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's do the Tacoma Extra Cab. Go race. Born on the bayou. Born on the bayou. No? Just me? Okay. I see how it is, Chad. I can't help but think I've seen this very specific, like, map in 2 or 3 shitty horror games. that someone made that are supposed to be like a riff on some dumb Disney crap. And I feel like I've seen this exact like quote unquote Bayou Flats map on something Vinny covered like 5 or 6 years ago. Like, it just got that feel to it. A lot of crust, a lot of, hey, we've all been there before, or at least watched it at one point or another. Okay, at least for this one I understand why they are skipping, because there's no use actually taking the whole way around. I don't know, this game just really does not feel like a good racer. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to be like, hell yeah, brothers, I'm playing 4x4 Evo. You kidding me? Like, nah, if I, like, had I not chosen to play this as a diversion from Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends, like, I don't know if I'd be playing this. Like, there's just something about this game that just feels terrible, crappy, and just on top of that, not good. I don't know just how to describe it on that. Like, this game is very crusty. Alright, just gonna swim under the water as one does. And I got overtaken after my fantastic driving. Because again, did I say again? Why'd I say it like that? But no, this game is just not good. I have no doubt this game was shovelware. Yeah, whatever, press button to exit, thank you. Like, I'm sorry if this game was your childhood or whatever, but this game is just not good. Like, if this is the quote-unquote evolution or whatever of a, you know, of the genre, I'm not interested. Let's drive us a Silverado. I knew, like, quite a few people actually drove, like, the, like 2000 or 2001 Silverado. Nothing wrong with it. It's like a nice enough truck, I suppose. Like, I enjoy pickups. Wouldn't want to be in one for long stretches of time, but I enjoy them. This game is really phoning it in. Like, I'm trying not to be like a negative Nancy or whatever, but I don't know, fellas. This just ain't doing it for me. Gonna have to quit out so I can restart the race. Irritating, but it is what it is. Handling model. Who needs those? This game really leaves a lot to be desired, in my opinion. I don't like it. I mean, no shit, you can probably tell by the fact I've been just being like, oh, hey, guys, you know, this game sucks. But I mean, come on. Also, look at the dithering even on the items and a little bit of LOD. Like, this really tells me this was absolutely a retooled, a retooled PS1 game. Not that I already couldn't tell it was, just by the like vehicle models, but I mean, still, come on now, this is very blatantly a retooled PS1 game. Or at least, you know, with this track, it's extremely obvious, and son of a bitch. This is fine. Where are you taking me? Alright, you know, let's try a different track entirely. Because the basic, like, lack of a handling model, this makes this game... I say lack of a handling model, but I should more say lack of a competent handling model. This leaves me very, very irritated. Alright. Construction Junction. Alright, continue, continue. Let's boogie. Alright. I can already tell you I'm not gonna like this map. Because wow, what a mini-map layout. You son of a Seabiscuit eating Frenchman. But yeah, this was definitely a retooled PS1 game. Because I mean, look at the look at the terrain, look at the tree sprites. That's more what they are. They are sprites. Look at the mini map. Like, look at all of this. Like, even these 3D models more scream to me PS1 era than they do like PS2. Just, you know, without the dithering and slightly higher resolution. And even then, there is still some of the dithering, so it's like, you know, what the hell do you expect me to do here? I mean, look at the road load-in. Like, you know, maybe I'm spoiled by games like Need for Speed here, but I mean, still. Like, I don't know, like, even like that car model just screams like PS1. Hell, the physics of items screams more PS1. Like, I'm actually, because this is bothering me so much, I'm actually gonna look it up. Hold on, chat. Un momento, por favor. 4x4 Evo platforms.
According to Amazon.com.
Okay, Dreamcast, Macintosh, Windows, and PlayStation 2. And this came out in October 26th, 2000. But on the PlayStation 2, it came out April 3rd, 2001. Meanwhile, 4x4 Evo, October 30th. So yeah, I mean 4x4 Evo 2, I mean. So yeah, no, this is just shovelware. That explains why it's so shitty. But yeah, no, that explains a lot if this is just shovelware like it appears to be. Like, you know, I'm trying not to, like, be like, oh, this game sucks. Not that I'm at all succeeding in that, but I mean, still. I'm just not a fan of shovelware. I've played a lot of it over the years, both in edutainment shovelware and what in the hell? I've played in like edutainment shovelware. I've played it in regular racers, fighters, friggin' platformers, indie, action, RPG. Like, you name the genre, I've probably played at least some form of shovelware for it. Sometimes even multiple times. Like, this is, like, I mean, I understand that, you know, sometimes studios are looking for a quick buck because greed wins out over common sense, but I mean, come on, man. How the hell did this game get a sequel? Or two, if I'm understanding correctly. That's what I've heard, there might actually be a 4x4 Evo 3, but don't quote me on that. Like, son of a sea biscuit eating Frenchman. Come on. I'm not gonna win the race, I might as well just keep going. Like, now that I know this is shovelware, for certain, like, a lot of things do just kinda snap back into place in terms of how they make, or don't, make sense. Like, I gotta say, this does not provide me any form of, like, excitement now? Not that I did anyways, but I mean, look at this. Right lane closed to hell. Like, that is just a, bitmap thrown onto a, sign. And I say bitmap, you know, BMP file, as opposed to a, JPEG or a PNG, because, I mean, like, you know, maybe it's not a, like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that actually is, like, a PNG, but I mean, I don't know. I would say PNG, but I think PNG's a rather new image format, so it might just be a JPEG. Maybe not, I kinda doubt. Like, I don't know, chat. There's just something about it that makes me think of bitmap. I mean, then again, the PS2 could play DVDs. Hell, for a while when I was a kid, my PS2 was actually a DVD player too. Like, I watched Dirty Dancing a fair few times on it, as well as The Unforgiven and films like that. It was just, you know, I mean, that's probably like my, like the #1 reason I love the PS2, aside from the games. Like, I watched a fair few movies on there. Now, granted, being a PS2, you couldn't just sit, you know, like, unless you had the, like a soft mod or something like that, like, you couldn't just sit and throw on, like, your totally legitimate pirate DVDs. But, I mean, you know, with the PS2, I could, you know, watch my actual DVDs, I'd get from, like, yard sales and whatnot. Like, I have some very, very solid memories, you know, from the PS2 of watching Dirty Dancing. Gosh, like, Dirty Dancing, like, even now, is still one of my favorite movies of all time. Good lord, these physics suck. I mean, hell, even The Unforgiven. Or at least I think that's the movie name. Like, that's the Patrick Swayze Wild West movie, if I recall right. It might not even been Wild West, but if I remember right, it was. It's been over a decade. Let me actually look that up. Because, I mean, this is just shovelware. Like, this game's already phoning it in. The Unforgiven. Hold on. Is this not the film I was thinking? Hold on. Patrick Swayze cowboy movie. Telltale, The Unbelievable Adventures of Pecos Bill. What the hell movie am I thinking of then, if it wasn't The Unforgiven that had Swayze? Like, what the hell was a movie that was similar to that? Because I know I did watch Unforgiven at least once. Hold on. Patrick Swayze movies. Powder Blue, Christmas in Wonderland, Jump. Wow, Patrick Swayze looked like hell in 2007. Good lord. Fox and the Hound 2, because Disney had its whole direct-to-DVD sequels era. King Solomon's Mines, Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights, which we don't count as a Dirty Dancing movie in this house. George and the Dragon, One Last Dance, 11-14, Waking Up in Reno, Green Dragon, Donnie Darko. Let's see. Forever Lulu, Letters from a Killer, Black Dog, Three Wishes, Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything. Anyways, then there's Telltale, Fatherhood, City Next to Kin. That was the movie. Next to Kin. Apologies, chat. It was Next of Kin that I was thinking. I friggin' loved Next to Kin as a kid. Let me actually look. Next to Kin movie. No, I didn't say Next of Kin. Next of Kin movie. Yeah, Next of Kin came out in 1989. Sorry, so how that made me think cowboy? Like I was misremembering, but I mean, still. Like it had Bill Paxton, Adam Baldwin, Patrick Swayze, Liam Neeson. Like this was just a solid film, dude. Like I don't get how anyone could, how anyone could hate Next of Kin. Like, it is just a solid, solid film. I mean, I did watch Unforgiven, too, but I mean, you know, one of the films I, you know, kind of, if I remember right, I wore out back in the day was my copy of, Every Which Way But Lose. Hold on, let me change from Construction Junction to Crazy 2000. Continue. Let's do the Dakota Club Cab. But you know, it does make sense that this game is just shovelware, like why it's just so bad. Like even for like a PS, well no, PS2 games were great. I mean shit, like I still go back and play these, but something about this that just feels really just terrible. Like, even for, like, Dreamcast game, like, being on the Dreamcast, like, this game just looks terrible. Because, I mean, shit, I was playing, what was it, Metro Street Racer back, what was it, 2-3 years ago? I mean, I sucked at the game, but, I mean, it looked better than this. I say Metro Street Racer, but Metropolis Street Racer, I think is what it was. MSR, either way, had a fantastic soundtrack and a much better vehicle selection. Alright. Like, this game is genuinely phoning it in. It's like, you know, like, especially knowing now that this was also on the Dreamcast, like, I am appalled by how just terrible this looks. Which reminds me, I actually need to get Redream set up again. Like, that's the other emulator I'm missing. I mean, I could set up Yaba Sanshiro too, but I just don't care to do that, so I'm not going to right now. I don't even have really many, if any, Saturn games. If you guys are wondering why I'm mentioning the Saturn, that is, or that was Sega's competitor to the PS1. It also, for those of you guys who don't know, had the best version of Dead or Alive, which was, as far as I am aware, a Japan exclusive, like their port of Dead or Alive. But it was far better than the PlayStation 1 version in terms of looks, and even the, like, arenas to fight in. Like, it's a shame, too, that no one really talks about it, but at the same time, if, every dang retro YouTuber talked about, Dead or Alive for the PS1, you'd never hear the end of it, and you'd see all the friggin' tourists come out.
Oh yeah, Dead or Alive, I used to play it all the time, bro. It's the greatest shit in the world. Like, yeah, no, I know we were calling it a gooner game a little bit ago, but we swear we're not hypocrites, uh-huh.
You know, SSDD, right? Like, man. But like, seriously, like, it's a shame that no one really talks about, like, DOA 1 on the, Sega Saturn. Like, I love the Dead or Alive series. Like, I was first, like, introduced to Dead or Alive 5 back in 2013 or 14, I'd like to say. Like, it was just a solid freaking, like, game back in the day. Like, even now, like, I've got DOA 5 in my Steam wishlist. Like, I fully plan to, in the future, actually start making, or, did I say making? Sorry, like, once the next Steam sale happens, like, I plan to get DOA 5. Which reminds me, actually, I do have a new playthrough coming up. Starting tomorrow. I'm either gonna do Realms of Ancient War, start on that, or I'm gonna start on Sacred. I'm just trying to decide right now. Because both are solid games, it's just a matter of going and actually, playing them. I'm kind of leaning, I think, more towards Sacred, though. Now, that is mouse and keyboard, so there's going to be some inherent jank, especially, playing a game that old, on modern hardware. But apparently it runs pretty decent. Like, I made sure it would boot, and it did, as did, Sacred 2 Gold. So, theoretically, I am in the money, so to speak. Now, in order to get Sacred 2 to work, I had to, like, through, Proton Tricks, install friggin', what was the thing? Apologies. Like, I had to install, PhysX, but it was easy enough. And now that PhysX are installed, like I am, able to sit down and play, like Sacred 2 if I wish, but obviously I'm going to start with the first Sacred. Like if I do start for the Sacred series, but I also have the Divinity series. And I'm not talking Divinity Original Sin, but you know, Divinity, Divine Divinity, and Beyond Divinity. Or it might just be those two and Dragon Rose. I mean, I'll have to actually double check that, and if I'm missing any Divinity games, actually get them installed. But yeah, no, like, they were really, like, cheap a couple years back, and then I got them, and then I never played them because, you know, shit happened, right? Like, I'm not about to sit here and tell you that, it wasn't my own damn fault, but I mean, you know, still. Like I said, I'm gonna be playing these games, but I have, like, a massive backlog right now of dungeon crawlers. Like I said, I might actually do if I could talk, apologies. Realms of Ancient War first. Like I said, like, there's a whole backlog. Grim Dawn, I ended up actually updating my review to a negative review. Because, yeah, no. No, it earned the negative review. Because the further I'm getting into it, like, sure, I did the Forgotten Gods DLC and beat it. But I mean, cool, I guess. It kind of left like a bad taste in my mouth. Like, a lot of my issues, like, are just how meandering the, like, areas get in-game. It's like, wow, cool, you're having me backtrack and go this way on maps that are already far too large. Like, wow, cool, immersion. But I mean, immersion don't mean anything if your world feels just hollow and just not pleasant. And I don't mean hollow and not pleasant in the way that makes sense lore-wise, more just, you know, not pleasant to play. Like, I tried, though. I gave Grim Dawn a fair chance. And, like, right now, I'm just, if I'm being honest, kind of keeping it installed to, play with my buddy. Otherwise, like, I would uninstall Grim Dawn. Like, I do want to go on my own time and finish the DLC just for the achievement, so I can kind of be like, hey, look, I've done more than half, 3/4 of the Grim Dawn players, but I mean, it's not worth it to me, so I'm just really kind of weighing if I want to. Especially knowing that in order to, at least with my character, like I have to actually really optimize my build. It's like, wow, cool, all the fun's being sucked out because I have to worry about optimizing this thing and that thing. It's like, why? Like, I'm not a fan, chat. Like, if I'm being honest, it just kind of sucked all the fun out of that game for me. Not that I really was getting much anyways. Like, I'm trying, but nah, dude. Like, if Fangs of Astrakan comes out in a reasonable time, I might come back and try, but I don't know, chat. I hear there is a pretty decent total conversion mod for Path of Exile, but I don't even know if I want to check that out, just with how the regular Path of Exile thing is the further you get in. I don't know, chat. Like, I've got a lot on my mind, as you can probably tell. There is just so much going on. I might actually take a few days off of streaming and kind of just come back on Friday, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so to speak, with a new mindset. I don't know, especially after today's, with this very obviously shovelware game. I don't know, I'm just not too happy. I mean, I'm just kind of in a terrible mindset anyways right now with, just, with Grandpa even. Just because, where he was all, like, very clearly not knowing what was going on and whatnot. Fuck. I got a lot to think about, chat. Probably gonna just run like 2 or 3 more races and then call it a night anyways, just so that way I can, like, just have given her like an hour or two, but yeah, man. Between this, my friend taking his life the other day, and just stress in general, like, it's been a week, chat. And it's only freaking Tuesday. Anyways, exit. As much as I hate to, I think I am gonna call it here, guys. I do apologize, but I'm stressed. So I'm just gonna take this and most of the week off. I'll try to stream again on Friday, but I really gotta sit down and reassess things. See you guys soon.